Everyone, Husky Ninja here with a brand new Weiss Schwarz simulator video for you guys. And before I start, I have some exciting news. And that is, I have a 5% discount code for over Chaos cards. That's right. If you spend £40 or more on all your gaming goodies, use discount code TOBEANSHN, which I shall put down below in the description for you guys, and you get 5% off. There will also be a link down below to Chaos cards themselves. So what are you waiting for? Go order your card game goodies today from Chaos Cards. And without further ado, let's start our match. And today I'm going to test out my Eminence in Shadow deck that I did use against the wonderful base damage. That I tweaked since Manchester, and we're going to see how it does against the Mushoku Tensei deck on the simulator. As I have not used it against the simulator since I did some deck swaps. So right off the bat, we're going to be ditching 3 cards. We're going to clock the level 3 Delta. And we're going to play Love by All Akane. And we're going to go straight for the attack. And we will retrieve the standby. Okay, second damage does stick. So out of that, only one of their damages does stick. We're going to clock level 2. And we're going to land in a hand Shadow, which is unofficially an assist card. And I'm going to play a couple of alphas. Oh, not alphas, betas. And climax card. Yes, I will put the level 1 into my hand. I'm going to front here for 1. No, for 3. My bad. Front here for 2. And I'll front here as well for 3. At least I got 3 through that time. Okay, I'm going to clock level 2. It's weird when they skip their turn to attack me back. But it is what it is. Let's just check what's in our waiting room. Nothing really I want to bring out. So, play Morning Greeting Minoru. Use a beta. Get out a standby. Swap it out for another standby. Yes, I'll pay 3. Go with Sortie. Direct here for 4. Ooh, and that sticks. And direct here for 3. And that sticks. Okay, we're in danger now. Because we're overpowered all over. Can't back up anything. I'm going to send Etta to level zone. So we have a blue. This deck is mostly blue, but never mind. The red's only really in here for like a few cards, and so I can do standby. And we were board wiped. Move you up. Pay 1 for Etta. Pop you here so we can see if you get a character card. Ooh, and you do. Which is excellent. Move you to there. And we're going to go for the attacks. We'll crash here for 2. Front for 2. Or we're still going to crash because we're below by 500. But at least it's hand to in room encore, so we can ditch one of these. And we're going to front here for 1. Ooh! We get reversed because they did a backup. We're still gonna get reversed, I can already tell. Like, on the simulator, Mushoku Tensei is one of the harder decks to try and beat. So if you want to check if a deck's ready for a tournament, your best bet is to, like, test against Mushoku. Oh, we got red and blue in our level zone, so we can do standby. I need to have 2 or more characters to do it. Okay, I'm gonna clock with a red event. Play the event. Bring Delta back out. Oh, we can't... Dang it, we can't do the thing anymore. That's a bummer. At least we got a power boost here. Even just by a smidge. Play you. Discard him. I know it means weakening ourselves, but needs must. Get out. Standby call. Well, climax card, which is pants. Which is a 1/1. Climax card. Crash here. Front here, because I know I'm going to basically be crashing all over. But we got him to level 3 at least. Front here where we're equal. They had to stand by. Well, they had to back up at least. Oof. Yeah, I'll pay to encore her. Okay, we're now at level 3, but our clock is a little bit clearer. And we do have a healer here. Oof, that's game. And we will do it all over again, as they always like to do, 2 rounds. we're gonna ditch the level 3s. Clock level 3. Play reporting in alpha. Then Akane and Beta. Front here, because they're equal. Then direct here for 3. Yes, I'm moving her to the middle. There's no way I got anything that's going to be that currently. So, what's been happening in the world of Weiss Schwarz, some of you may be wondering? Well, Weiss Schwarz Blau has been cancelled. It is getting a farewell tournament, but no more stuff for it is going to be made. And as for what that could mean for series that were released for it, best hopes is that they get transferred to full Weiss Schwarz. That is the hope, because they did make in Japan so you could play Weiss Schwarz Blau in a Weiss Schwarz tournament, as well as at locals. So it just makes a little better sense just to like transfer all the licenses over to Weiss Schwarz. And another card game by Bushiroad called, I think it was like Rebirth for You. That has also been axed to make way for, I believe was for Pal World. So Pal World is starting to replace some of the older stuff. So it's like, why focus on one card game when we could be focusing on card games where it's like there's more interest in the property than shoveling money to where it's like it's not doing really well. It's like Weiss Schwarz Blau was introduced to try and get more female gamers into basically Weiss Schwarz without realizing, oh, there's already female gamers in Weiss Schwarz. I think that's where they made a mistake, where they're like, oh, we're gonna make it like really, really female focused. It's like, yes, I give merit for having in Weiss Schwarz Blau, Apothecary Diaries, Saint Reno, and also Black Butler. Albeit it is the public school arc, but still, having something that's Black Butler this day and age is a bonus. So I can see merit from that. But Rebirth for You, it was like announced like years ago. Back when I was still new to going to like locals. Just for like casual Weiss Schwarz games. And it was like one of those where it's like it just did not kick off well. I think it's a case of it needed basically to just be like, oh, for Rebirth for You, where like, oh, it's like a quick version, like a quick side game you can have. I think it was because it was up against, I think it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! 7, where it was like speed duel type stuff that people are already using as a side game. And because of that, it lost quite a few players. And then as it was losing players, they're like, we should not bring this over to English. I think that's what's happened with Blau as well. Especially when you're getting bigger IP draw with Weiss Schwarz. Well, Weiss Schwarz, Shadowverse, the whole live TCG, and now with Power World. I got into Power World in a different video. Just because of how nuts, like, a few of the stories I've already seen about it has come out. But I do like how people who are just used to playing Pokemon, they're like, it's taking them back to really early Pokemon. Which I think is Bushi's aim. Especially as now, you can't really go play Pokemon just for fun without someone coming like, oh, what's this card value? Oh, what's that card value? And the problem with the scalpers. But now, from articles, Power World's also getting that same problem. But it seems to be more balanced out. And how did it already level me up? How? Okay. I have to make as much of this as I can. But it's like, whenever there's a new card game out, and it becomes really popular right off the bat, you're gonna have scalper problems. It is just the way of life. It's also the way of TCGs now as well. Give power boost here. Get out a sortie. Not that I already got plenty in my hand, eh? But I know for me, my go-to card game is going to be Weiss. Or Weiss Schwarz. Woo! And we win that round! Ooh, excuse me. But thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever I upload. And make sure your restriction mode is turned off so you know whenever I upload stuff. Because otherwise, YouTube will hide stuff from you guys. Not just from myself, but also from your other favorite content creators. And while you're there, please don't forget to check out the description down below for my discount code at Chaos Cards, which is ToeBeansHN, for 5% off if you spend £40 or more, as well as a link to Chaos Cards themselves. If you give it a link, it'll help out my channel a large amount. So without further ado, I'll catch you all next time. Until then, bye!